Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh yeah.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
What's up?
What's going on, man? Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Thomas. Beat you to it.
Thomas, what do you play?
I don't know. Guitar. Yeah, I'll play guitar. And I sing some.
Oh. I'm Christian. I play drums.
Oh, it's me. I'm Nick. I play guitar and I do some singing.
Brian.
I'm Brian. I play bass.
I am Peter, and I'm the vocalist, and we are home today.
What's up?
And you, sir?
Oh, sorry. I am Nestor from Brewstock. I'm here to interview these guys and talk some good stuff and pick their brain a little bit.
Awesome.
And have some
Let's
fun.
do it. Okay, so Chelsea's here and Echo too.
There we go.
What's up?
So, you guys just got back from the tour, right?
Oh yeah.
We did?
Yeah. So, I heard it was a really good one.
No, it was amazing.
You guys want to tell us a little bit about it, like where it started, where it ended, what bands were on the tour, who did you get to see?
So I'm gonna let Christian handle part of this because he booked the whole thing. Be proud.
So we did the whole tour with my other band, Seneca Burns. So doing double duty every night was a lot of fun. I think I tore a rotator cuff.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we're taking it easy right now.
Oh yeah.
But the whole thing went up the East Coast, and we came down through the mountains. We hit Winston-Salem, Durham, Virginia Beach, Philadelphia. Shit, where we go? Amityville, Boston, Rochester, Norton, West Virginia, Salem, Virginia, Knoxville, and then we ended it up here in Charlotte. My echo is fucking me up.
You braved through it. I believe in you.
Your echo is off.
So you guys were gone for about like what? 2 weeks?
It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. And let me ask you this: was this right when like the gas prices went up?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The most we saw was $5 in Philly.
Oh my God.
I was like, we got to get out of here.
Did you guys suffer from any like culture, like shock from like different cities and stuff like that?
Yes.
Fuck Philly.
Well, not Philly. It blew my mind when we were playing at Amityville, and we walk out on the back patio, and the vocalist for one of the local bands is just hitting this huge fucking pipe. And I was like, wait, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, dude, it's legal up here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That was
Yep.
Virginia, DC, and Pennsylvania up there. So yeah, absolutely, dude. It's crazy.
like going to SJC. I seen it. There was a dispensary there.
Why not? Absolutely. Did you need a card or anything, or was it like
No, it was just ring the doorbell.
just ring the
Pretty much. They signed me in because my license sucks. And spent like $26.
That's it?
So yeah.
Usually dispensaries are pretty expensive.
I
That's not
was
bad.
blown away.
What'd you get?
Oh God.
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
So it must have been that good. All right, I'm gonna start with a hard question here, guys. What do you want to leave as your legacy?
I think we all have something a little different that we do. So I think it's all one big legacy in like separate chunks.
Yeah.
Well, I meant like personal, actually, not the music side of it.
Honestly, like the music itself, like just the fact that people will come up to you and say, "Oh, are you playing this song tonight?" And it's something you wrote. It's mind blowing. I want it to be on a playlist like My Own Worst Enemy and Numb and stuff like that. That's what I want out of my music.
Christian, you can go.
Well, I think mine and Peter's are kind of similar as far as the philanthropy side of it. Like, we do a lot with house shows for hope and helping other people. And I think being able to use music to help other people is more important than anything we're able to do. Like,
I agree. At the end of the day, if my music is helping people in any kind of format, whether listening to it and helping them through a tough time, or doing these benefits to help communities, that's what I want to be remembered for.
For me, I just want as many people to see me shirtless as possible.
You do got nice titties.
Yeah, I'm joking. For me, I would just like to be able to look back when I'm fucking old and see the amount of people that I've touched with the music that I'm making, and to be able to say that, hey, while I was here, I did something. I didn't just sit around all day working, waiting to die.
oh my God.
Nick, you're next. I'm excited.
Oh, I didn't know he was done. I mean, honestly, it's I wish I had a better answer. It's pretty much the same as what the other guy said. I mean, it's just really cool to get out there and spread our music. And oh God, there it is.
Good answer.
What?
Good answer.
I'm working on it. I don't know. It's really cool to have people come to shows and want to hear stuff that we wrote. And like Christian said, raising money to help people out. Like all the charities we've done is super cool. And I don't know. My answer sucks, but they say
It doesn't suck, man. It's what came out of your heart.
Yeah, I just want
all
to play
good.
music. It's simple as that. That's what I love.
Well, that's good, guys. I mean, honestly, like, it seems that all the answers you guys have, it's like something that I think every musician would be able to tell you the same thing, and you guys will probably understand this. It's nice to be able to, like, show your creative side and have people accept it, and then have that be reciprocated, like at shows, buying merch and stuff like that. So it's a great feeling, and I definitely feel like for you guys are doing great.
Thank
It's
you.
awesome.
Thank you, Nestor.
Question. Where'd the name come from?
Peter.
Yeah. So it's very lackluster. For Brian, you've never met my mom, but for the other three here, we all know she's very loud. She's very obnoxious. So I was in my room one day. I'm just sitting there. She comes upstairs. She's like, "What are you doing today?" And all I said was, "I'm home for the day." And about 15 minutes later, I'm like, "That's a cool name. I'm gonna put that in the pocket. Maybe use it later."
And he did. Because what was it? I think it was actually very late 2013 when the band was. Can you hear me still? My
Yeah.
echo went
Yeah,
away.
perfect.
Awesome.
No, this is great.
Who fixed it?
That was beautiful. Anyway, fuck, where was I? Well, probably late 2013, and my buddy approached me, and we created the band Just In Case. So, I mean, we found out that Just In Case was taken years back from a band actually from Charlotte. Peter was like, "We're not home for the day," and it just was perfect.
Yeah.
That was very anticlimactic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It leads me to my next question for you guys. How did you guys meet? Like, was it like a school thing? Is it like a lifetime thing? Is it like you went to the same roller skating rink? I don't know. Like,
Oh man.
Well,
this
me and
is
Peter
a
went to
weird
school together.
Yeah.
because some of us came in because of former members. The band itself has had 17 members
Yeah.
total.
We've had a lot of members.
Mostly bassists.
Mostly bassists, so Brian, don't fuck up.
I can't imagine why that
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah, so we had the original band, which Thomas was technically a founding member of Just In Case, and I was the last one on board. We used to play shows with Nick when he was in a band called Without a Hobby.
That's my story.
Just let Peter talk, dude.
Go for it. It's your turn, Nick.
No,
Talk
it's
about how we play shows. But no, we were always the black sheep. It was a bunch of beat down and thrash and just heavy metal music, and we're just this baby pop punk band they all enjoyed because we would trash the place with beach balls and toilet paper. Gave them something to do. So we had another drummer named Caleb at the time, and he liked this band called 40 Ounce Mouse, which Christian was in. And we met through a engagement party that we played, and he started having trouble with his hands because he worked in factories and they were getting numb, and he's like, I want Christian to be the new drummer. So I reached out to him, and well, I didn't even Christian reached out to me. He's like, do you want to form another band? And I'm like, no, but I'll meet you for lunch and we can talk about music. So I'm like, listen, I don't want to start another band, but do you want to join one? And so we brought him on board. Brian was a last minute thing that's happened recently. I don't want to call ourselves a band killer, but we snagged him from Villanova Heroes after several years of like knowing each other's music and not actually meeting up until Amp Fest.
Well, see, I'd been listening to you guys for like 6 years at that
Yeah,
point.
and we'd been listening to you guys too, and so like I had known of you. You'd played with Written in Gray, and we finally met. You guys played my house, and as far as we knew, it was the only thing you were doing, and we knew that you were getting into a slowdown, so we're like, do you want to join Home for the Day? And it was just all instantaneous. It's really cool how it kind of ended up forming with people who were fans of the music, and now they play it.
yeah, sometimes it's just the right timing, guys. Like it really did. Like it is, especially when you're doing bands with like other musicians. It's pretty cool, man. Well, I mean, you're always doing bands with other musicians. I mean, like other musicians in bands and such. Next question for you guys. Well, before I do that, 40 ounce mouse? What's the name?
Oh god. Hang on, the echo's back. What happened?
But we're
Okay,
good.
cool.
I'm trying to speak. That's what happened.
So it is coming through yours. Okay.
I had to turn everything off.
Yeah, no, so 40 Ounce Mouse was my first band. It was like folk punk crossed with pop punk. It was weird. It was some weird shit. And granted, of course, at the time we thought we were good because like we would go to places and it like even Peter like he had never listened to us.
I
and
thought
then-
they were legendary. Everyone talked so highly about them. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We lost Thomas.
No,
Nick's over there.
Fuck
Oh.
Thomas. But no, yeah, so 40 Ounce Mouse was a little thing, and then in 2017 they rebranded to Fosmo.
Fosmo.
Yeah.
I love the names, dude. The names are so cool. That's why I was trying to figure it out.
Well, FOSMO was essentially an acronym for 40-ounce mouse. So you've got
Oh, okay.
FOZ, 40 ounce, and then Mo is mouse. So that's all it was.
That's cool. I like that name.
Yeah, but that wound up being like the whole reason I found my way into Home for the Day, because Caleb was in a lot of other bands, and we played with like every one of his bands except Home for the Day.
Yeah.
And then
because he had E&D, he had Generic Terrors, he had I'm missing one.
Sincerely a Traitor.
Sincerely a Traitor, and then he was at Home for the Day. He's a pro.
Hell yeah.
And
couldn't play to a click, though.
Nope. Love to death, but he couldn't.
He could not play to a click.
Damn. You got any questions, Rob? I got a couple over here on list.
Yeah, I have a few. I just wanted to have to turn it off while you speak.
No worries.
So if you could pick your own bill, who would you want on it? Local or not local? Ask you both.
There we go.
That's such a hard question.
Let's tell Thomas the question. We have to build our own bill, both national and local.
Look, if you look right there, it looks like Thomas is the head of the tip.
We're just one big.
I wasn't even listening, to be honest.
Say what?
Okay. What was the question again? A bill of what? Bill of Rights? I don't know.
Yes, the Bill of Rights. National, local.
Rights.
Make your own bill, national, local. Like combine it.
Local?
Music.
Shit.
So how many bands are we putting on this?
5 each. That's
Five.
that's standard.
That's a good one. I know I would definitely want more on that.
Yes, sir.
And because he's my favorite, Blue Hope. My Blue Hope.
Aaron Lawrence is everyone's favorite.
I love him.
Come clean. The handoff.
Nah, that's just our buddies. We got to go international, my guy. We got to do who we met. Awesome people.
Captain Chunk.
Wait, there.
That's an actual band name?
Yeah, Chunk, no Captain Chunk.
Chunk, no Captain Chunk. Yeah.
The French.
That's a lot.
That's pretty cool. I thought he was trying to say Captain Crunch.
We can get that.
Well, I guess I can go first.
Yeah, go for it.
Now, this is hinging on the fact that this lineup makes absolutely zero fucking sense as far as genres. So, for one, might get some hate for this, but Limp Bizkit. And the only thing that I would want us to play for our set for that would be Just in Case. Just over and over for 30 minutes.
Love it.
No.
So
Can't be doing
next, next for me would probably be Gojira, since I'm such a big fan of them, and they have such incredible stage energy when they play. 3 would be Seether, because it's my all-time favorite band.
There you go.
I'd love to play with them. 4, maybe Megadeth, and then 5 would have to be Spirit Box.
That's a good one. Can we pick bands that are no longer together?
Yes, you can.
Even you can bring bands from the dead.
Okay, I've got mine. Motorhead. I never got to see them.
What?
I would love to see Motorhead. Next one would be Between the Buried and Me. Some of them are from Winston-Salem, which is where I'm from, so a little bit of hometown pride. Rise Against, all-time favorite band.
I was gonna say.
A Day to Remember is probably the best live show I've ever seen. And if I had to dig up a local, I'd probably go with Come Clean. The fucking boys. I love those guys.
You're good boys.
All right. Who do we have next?
Well, let's see.
Nick,
Nick.
he raised his hand, Thomas. He gets to go. I love that.
Breaking Benjamin, Descendants, Rise Against, Chunk No Captain Chunk, and... Oh, God.
The anxiety's coming.
Meltdown
so
ensues.
Oh, man. All right.
Linkin Park.
Ooh, good.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. That was good.
And come on down. Who do we have next?
I got you. All right, I'd have to start it with Caster's Hollow. They're dear friends of
sir.
mine. They're fucking awesome. Then followed by Amora. No Effects. I actually like Sueco. Sue me.
I like Sueco.
And all that remains. Greatest
So-
band of all fucking time.
I am
Phil,
now
if you see this, I love you.
Oh, happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick!
It's actually my birthday in like 5 days, so fuck off.
Fuck you, Peter. It's Nick's birthday every day.
It's
mine
Nick's
now,
birthdays every
yes.
day.
Where's my free history? Oh, that's...
Yes!
How many
So-
views does that video have now?
It peaked at like 19.3K.
Jesus Christ.
We can get it to 20.
Oh, my God.
Home for the
It'll get
day
there.
on TikTok. Go like it. Also, Sala. Wait.
I don't know why that video. That's not even... I mean, it's funny, but it's not that nice.
It's hilarious.
Okay, speaking of videos, aren't you making one soon?
Yes.
We actually just wrapped it up.
We did. We're going to be doing all the editing for that next week on the 23rd, and we are hoping to release it May 11th. It is for our long-standing single that we've had called Going Under, and I have had this music video burned and embedded into my head for like 3 years, so actually making it happen was the craziest shit.
Now, it's Going Under based on like a true story.
It can be. True in my head.
It is now.
Like I'm going under these nuts.
Saying, oh!
That happens in the video.
Oh.
While it's not a
Spoiler.
directly
Or does
true
it?
story, I think there are a bunch of people out there that can relate to it.
Yeah, it's when you listen to the song straightforward, I feel like most people don't actually get what it's about. But I think when you watch it with a slight bit of explanation, it's really going to make sense. And I don't think it's like any other music video that the local scenes put out.
Plus, you got to watch it in remembrance of Peter's shoe.
You do have to watch it in
Yeah.
remembrance of my shoe. I did lose my shoe in the making.
No, don't worry.
R.I.P.
I'm gonna go get it back.
Thank you.
I know exactly where it is.
Hey, that's our song.
Hey!
That's us.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I noticed.
So, what inspired you to write the song?
So what inspired me to write this song is it was the next wave of Home for the Day, and I really wanted something special. I wanted something that was pop punk and kind of meant something to me. So when we did this, it's not that I was going through a hard time, but I felt a little drowned within like the music community in itself and like expectations of what the band was. So I felt like everyone wanted something from me. Everyone required us to be a certain way. And I wrote this song about being weighed down by that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, we finally got Nick back.
John
I
Cena.
wanted to ask
We
you guys
got
something
guitar.
too.
Nick's background back.
Nick is
John Cena.
invisible.
I don't know what that was.
It's the final brain cell. That's what that is.
No, I meant I disappeared. But yeah, that's it.
So, I'm sure you guys are like fans of like comics and superheroes and stuff like
No,
that.
not at
right?
all.
I'm
Christian's
the odd
not.
one out.
We actually have a messenger
I'm his
chat
hero.
group. It's all of us except Christian.
It's actually called
So,
Marvel for the
but
Day,
you-
but not Christian.
You still have to have something that you grew up on or something that you have close to you that you have to have like a favorite superhero. So
Oh,
that,
sure.
that was my next question. Who's everyone's favorite superhero and why?
Spider-Man.
Well, because
why?
I have a
Nick,
long list, but he's at the top.
Spider-Man episode 1.
He's just a good fella, you know. He's just a good old dude. He's just, you know, he's a good guy, you know.
He's a good guy. He's a good
I'll
fella.
show you my
He's a
collection
good buddy.
of books upstairs. I have lots of more.
We're not even talking. We're not going to talk about mine.
I'm going to go ahead and eliminate myself real quick.
Come on, Fat.
Look,
Look,
Fat.
look, Fat.
I never had much like around like superheroes or comic stuff at all. Like it just wasn't part of my childhood. But I distinctly remember seeing like the Tobey Maguire like Spider-Man movies, and then like Iron Man. I remember when Robert Downey Jr. like came into doing the Iron Man role, and I saw the first couple of those movies. Those were probably my favorites, but I never got into like the lore or anything of it.
What a nerd.
No,
I think that makes me the opposite, Brian.
no.
I
No,
never
not at
dug
all.
in.
You ever seen Revenge of the Nerds?
No,
Great
Oh,
movie.
fuck.
I don't
you
watch a lot of
doing?
movies. I don't.
God.
I don't remember the last time I saw a movie in theater.
Damn.
You haven't even seen the Batman?
No.
Fuck's wrong with you, man?
I mean,
Obviously,
if I
he doesn't
did-
like superheroes.
If I had to do Marvel or DC, Marvel all the way. DC's like
Hell yeah.
DC had
Story.
nothing for me.
Movie-wise, yes, but comic-wise, DC, in my opinion, is superior.
Yeah.
I could go into
I knew you were going to be
DC
the odd one
forever,
out.
their
So
movies
now,
are
And I
when
will
actually-
say,
when we get
like-
off the call, you're out of the band.
When it
course,
comes
he's a
to the
bass player.
movies, and of course now with the series and whatnot, I mean, Marvel's got it. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when it comes to actual TV series, just as a whole, like DC's doing pretty good. Because I love the Flash. Like that's,
I can recite the script to every Marvel movie.
but you know,
But you guys didn't say why. I want to know who your favorite superhero and why. It has
Well, Nick
to be
said
your-
he's a good
fast as
fella.
shit.
Oh, I told you, man. I told you. Look, Spider-Man. Look, man. Look. All right, look.
Nestor doesn't get it.
He's a good guy.
Hey,
Look,
he's a good guy, man. You know, he's New Yorker.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. I'm walking here. He can do a backflip.
He can do a backflip.
Probably do a backflip, I would imagine.
Well, let me ask you another question then. If you could have your own superpower, what would it be and why?
Spider-Man.
He has multiple superpowers.
I'm so glad that Nick is not being shy. I'm so glad. This is perfect. Now everyone gets to know what we deal with on a daily fucking basis.
Because he's a good guy, let me guess.
Because if I was him, then
Then you can do backflips.
I could be a good fella. I could eat bagels in New York.
I could be a good
We did that, actually.
Nah, man, it's hot dogs. You gotta eat hot dogs.
That'll kill you.
Hold on, wait a minute.
For me, I'd be Batman.
Yeah, you know, just
because like, fucking all my problems are solved.
Super
I have money.
powers, you dumb fucks.
His
Batman's superpower.
his power is not having parents. Give him a break.
Did he just say Batman? What
Yeah.
powers does he have?
He's fucking rich.
The power to talk like this.
He can't get
That's
grounded.
not a power.
he's got a couple doubles, you know.
I'd
If I
fly.
had a superpower, it would be the ability to make other people shit their pants. Because why not?
You can technically end any situation with that.
My answer is not the same as Tom's.
Just like Deathmatch style too. Just all you gotta do is see him.
Unless you get that freaky person who likes that shit smell. You know what I'm saying? Then you're screwed. Some people get off of that.
Oh hell.
Peter,
Yes.
haven't said anything, bro.
I'm trying to. I'm contemplating that last thing. I want to fly. Fly or some kind of levitation. I think it's so cool. You could easily get to places,
He'd
and it'd be fun doing it. I would be a pilot.
Go up.
Go up, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
people
why-
use a token.
Why use a fucking ladder? I'm short, so flying is great in general anyway because I could reach things.
But Peter, think about
I
it.
wouldn't know,
What
I'm
if
like
the drawback
6'7",
to
so-
flying? What if the drawback to flying is like you're only able to get to where you're going as fast as you can walk?
You can go.
I can walk
up
pretty
too much
fast.
and you can be
He's
like,
fast,
oh man,
dude.
I shouldn't have.
He is fast.
I run every day, dude.
He's half saying.
He's a quick little fella.
I mean, even at a slow pace, at least I could look menacing.
I've seen Peter run. It is scary. It's
You just see this Peter hovering above, slowly hovering to look places.
I'll get there, don't worry.
That's the next Peter meme.
What about you, Christian?
I'm gonna go with the power to make other people shit their pants.
That's what I just
That's
No,
what Tom's saying.
no,
That's what. Yeah.
no. I like that. I like that
I
a
like
lot.
that.
Good reason.
Dude,
I mean,
Okay,
Like, just
You
imagine
guys could be
someone
the
tips
Wonder
you off
Twins.
and then
Here's the thing. I work with the public, and so many people piss me off on just like an hourly basis, and I'm just standing in line at places. I'm like, I wish I could make you just shit your pants right here. Just fucking leave. Just fucking leave.
Christian's
Because
a real hero.
if somebody shits their pants in public, they're getting out of line. I don't want to wait.
Telling you,
I love
it's
how
the
Christian is the
ultimate
only person
situation
to
where
elaborate
everybody's
on
just
that.
screwed. Think about it. Anything.
You're at a concert, show's
Shit
over,
your pants. Yeah.
and you're waiting in line to meet the band. There's like 50 people in front of you. Just shit their
Like
pants,
that.
all of them.
Tell you could have just won like $1 million on a freaking scratch off, waiting in line to get the money. You shit yourself. Game over.
So is that going to be a new
I'll
merch
buy my
product?
pants.
A shirt that's going to say that?
Let's do it. Why not? I wish you would shit your pants.
Home for the day.
Buy me some new pants.
I'll shit my pants right now. I'm not scared.
Shipped your pants.
Yeah, Natalie's right.
Mike Smith has that power
Oh my god.
to shit his own pants. Nobody shit themselves on this
Can I
floor.
tell this story?
Do
Can
it.
I tell this story? Because I was
Tell it.
there for both incidents.
Mike, we're sorry.
All right. So Mike Smith, the vocalist in Duckbeak, also my roommate. Sweet little kid. Sweet little kid. Kind of dumb, but we love him. Anyways, we get 3 days into this tour. We get to Texas, and we still have a check from the first day in Atlanta. We needed to get that check cashed. So I had to find the closest Wells Fargo because my bank is not down there. And Mike walks with me to the bank, and as we're walking out, he goes, I think I have to fart. And about 5 seconds later, he's like, oh god, it's hot. And he shit his pants. like 3 blocks from the car. And he just ran down the sidewalk fucking waddling.
His face when he came back.
Pure pain.
It was bad.
So we get to Tennessee. We're about an hour outside of Knoxville. And we stop at some gas station in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was one of those gas stations where they have like the racing fuel pump.
Okay.
So we go in. I had to use the bathroom. So I finally get into a stall after a whole incident with not seeing a guy in one. He didn't have the door locked, so I pushed the door open. And he's there. He's like, "Hey, bud." So I go into a different one. And then he gets out of that one. I didn't know that he stayed in the bathroom. Like, he took a long time to clean up. But Mike comes in, and Matt from Duckbeak is standing there talking to us. And Mike just sits down on the toilet next to me and goes, "Hey, man, I just shit my pants again." And the old guy starts cracking up. I'm laughing, he's laughing, he's shitting. It's just this whole mess. And we had to get out of there. And we get in the car. He's like, "Dude, I think my stomach's so torn up because I've been eating gas station sandwiches this whole time." And I'm like, okay, so stop doing that. We get 10 minutes up the road, and I hear plastic fucking going in the back seat. And I turn around, and he's got two cheeseburgers that aren't even cooked. And the bacon on them, it looks fucking raw. And I'm like, this is going to make you shit. Stop. So now it's just a running thing with him. He'll walk in my room in the morning and be like, "Hey, man, I just shit my pants." I'm like, good.
Okay, on a lighter note. Alright, I'm going to throw a very hard question, and this is for everybody in the room. Last Supper scenario, who's your 12 at your table? Musicians.
Oh, Jesus, 12?
Yep.
Hang on, I gotta pull up a notepad.
I gotta get my phone charger. Will you guys be able to hear me just through my phone mic for a minute?
You do what you gotta do, doo-doo.
I believe so.
I'll have to for like 10 minutes.
Nick, just get your fucking charger.
Okay, dude.
Do 12. I only know like 10 people.
Oh god.
The interview Nick is so rad.
You've never met Nick then.
I have. It's just like I've never seen him so out of his shell.
Oh, welcome to the club. Alright, I have to do 12 people. It needs to be a bro thing with biggest influences just ready to watch me die for nothing. So I need the whole Home for the Day crew there, including Hunter, who is our merch guy. So I need the 5 of them. I would have my 2 biggest musical influences, Jerry McKinnon, Ben Burnley. I'm going to throw it up because I was a sucker for it in high school. I want Slash there. He's hanging out, top hat and all. I am at 8, and I need 4 more people. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Is the question the 13th person or to name 13 musicians?
12.
12. I want Cam from War to Win.
And you can add Jesus Christ if you want to.
Jesus Christ is there too. I meant 10. Jesus Christ is hanging out with Cam because Cam would do me well. He'd send me off like I'm supposed to. 2 more motherfuckers. Nestor, you can come hang out. You've got an invite.
Yo, Yo, you gotta have your Uncle Severio.
Well, he's not a musician.
Well, tell him to learn how to play the flute. We're playing the my 12.
He can play the triangle.
Ding.
Wise
The
guy.
cowbell.
And the guy from Driveways,
Which one?
the singer.
Pat.
Pat.
There's like 5 of them.
Pat.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3.
Okay.
There's a remember.
Yeah.
Every band is at least one member. Is at least. So you'll be
Well,
right.
you don't know that for sure.
I made it to 12. Somebody else go.
I'm typing mine
I
out.
saw a band once
What's
that was
up?
half a guy.
What's up,
No,
Missy?
God, musicians. I would put at the dead center of my table. I always say his name wrong. Alexi Leho from
Alexi
Children
Laiho?
of yeah, from the Children of Bodom.
I was
Since he
listening to
died.
them yesterday.
Yeah, dude, it bummed me the fuck out.
He was really short too, by the way.
Dude, yeah, and he like never really left like his home, not his home, but like his country and stuff. And when I found out I missed the actual U.S. tour because how rare it is to get them to tour, I was bummed. But
One of a kind, dude. One of a kind.
absolutely, just shreds that damn guitar. And just because I feel like he was actually there, Mick Jagger. I mean, you know, it just doesn't feel wrong. You feel
Mick Jagger
right
was at
without
the
him.
Beaver.
Thirsty
Mick Jagger was
Beaver.
at
The
Last
Thirsty
Supper.
Beaver.
Yeah.
No one knew who he was.
Shit, is that just 2 people? Fuck.
Yeah, you need 10 more, Thomas.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's his
Machine
name?
Gun Kelly, right?
No. Like I said before, I don't need Travis Barker to write a pop punk song. Shots fired in GK. Damn. That being said, I would put Travis Barker there because he's just so damn good. God, this actually is pretty hard.
If I can do it, you can do it, and I can't count to 8, so.
I don't do names.
You can say that. You can say the dude from, if anything, if
Okay.
you don't remember a name.
Okay, that works. Oh God, what's
Now he doesn't know what
Zach
dudes
from,
are.
Zach from Come Clean? Because he's just so good. I love him.
Are these all musicians?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me that you're not gonna put Tristan there and all the dudes from Amora?
Well, I mean, that's just obvious.
No, well, it's not.
I just boosted your count like 5.
I
You
know.
have to add 1 female though.
We'll add one female. Shits and giggles. Avril Lavigne. Yeah, the boys from Amora, which would be Brian, Billy, Tristan, Chris, and Nick. Fuck, what many is that? I can't count.
You got 12.
Good enough.
All right, Christian types out his. What you got?
Nah, I still got 3 more, but if these are only musicians, I have a problem.
Put Queen Latifah there.
Queen Latifah?
If I have to add a girl, I'm knocking out Nestor and I'm bringing Lilo for Pete.
Oh, Lilo.
What about Brian and Nick?
No.
I mean, unless you want to be a girl, Nestor.
What?
I mean,
Hell is that noise?
beautiful is beautiful.
You know it.
Fuck.
Oh, look at Nick's eyes. He got stuck. Oh, never mind. I'll give you guys my 12. How about that?
Do it.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would have to have Dave Grohl.
That's a good
Not only
one.
because he's a great musician, like all around, but I bet you he has some badass stories to tell. From like,
Yeah, Dave's on my list.
yeah, Dave Grohl. I would definitely have to have
Hello?
Jack Black. I fucking love his voice, and I bet you can make me laugh the whole time till I puked communion wine out of my nose. Who else would I have? This guy you guys definitely not know. His name is Christian Alvestam. He's the singer for a band called Scar Symmetry. Favorite musician of all time for sure. Definitely, just to pick his fucking brain, the drummer for Rush.
Neil Peart.
Neil Peart. I can't believe I fucking forgot his name.
He died. That's just
I know,
so
dude.
upsetting.
Just to pick his brain.
Yeah.
Just to pick his brain. Just to see how like he's such a robot. To be able to play all that stuff. Definitely Tom from Blink-182. He was an influence when I was growing up, like big influence. Howard Jones.
Nice.
From Killswitch Engage. Carrot Top. Just because, you need entertainment. Chris
Also,
Angel.
not all musicians.
Because, I want to be mindful. Oh, it's musicians. That's right. Damn it.
See Christian now.
Michael Jackson.
Backspace.
Michael Jackson for sure. Yeah. Dude, say whatever you want, man. The guy could sing.
I love
like, yeah, incredible dancer. I'd have Rick James possibly over there. And how many do I have? I have like 8. This is a lot harder than because now you have to actually be on the spot. Oh, damn.
It's like you think you hit 12 and you're only at like 7.
I need to think of like a really good. Oh, Victor Wooten, amazing bass player. Victor Wooten, Fred Durst, because I bet he likes to party.
He's a grandpa now, man.
Chester Bennington, and Weird Al Yankovic.
No way. Was you really?
Possibly, dude. I got an extra ticket. I don't care.
Weird Al just gets it. He's going to parody your whole thing.
And who's your female?
Oh, I need a female?
Yes.
Me.
I mean, if we're talking local, definitely Mandy Jackson. If we're talking international, definitely Mandy Jackson. So, either way.
All right, I've got my 12. So, I would have Peter there with me. Matt from Seneca Burns. And then the other 10 are famous people. Buddy Rich, John Bonham, Janelle from Conquer Divide. She's a fucking vocal powerhouse. She's killer.
Facts, dude.
Tim McElrath, Rise Against, Dan Cummins, and Dan Cummins is my favorite comedian, but he also used to do music, so I didn't feel bad about throwing him on there. Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, Frank Sinatra, Mark Hoppus, Dave Grohl, and Spose. Spose is my favorite rapper. He's inspired a lot of what I do. I'd love to be able to sit down and talk to him some more.
I think Christian and Nestor are the only ones who did this right.
Well,
before it was clarified just musicians, I had Samuel L. Jackson on there.
Walks up to the table, surprise, motherfucker.
That wasn't Sam Jackson.
I mean, he says
guess
motherfucker.
again, idiot.
Yeah, guess again, idiot. That's my
But you had the motherfucker part right.
I guess I'll go next. So, unlike you plebs, I've got several female front women. So for me, I got to go with Tatiana from Ginger, Courtney from Spirit Box. Got to add my girl Mindy in there, because phenomenal fucking vocalist.
Focus.
Peter had me fall in love with him from the minute I heard his vocals, so Peter's got to be there. I know this isn't all going to be vocalist, but mainly vocalist. I got to go with my boy Sean from Seether. Then it'll probably be Tim from Rise Against, because fucking love Rise Against. Bo Burnham for sure has got to be on that list. I love Bo Burnham so fucking much. Let's see. From there, I got to go with, if he was still alive, Tyler from Foo Fighters, Tyler Hawkins.
Oh,
Taylor,
man.
maybe?
Taylor, yeah, Taylor. Yeah, my bad.
What a loser. You don't deserve that spot now.
Yeah, nah. Yes,
My boy
again.
Tyler.
All right, my turn to grab a charger.
So Taylor. Then, ooh, it's getting hard now. I'm at 7.
It's hot.
I know this might seem weird coming from me because not everybody knows my full expend of musical range, but Lil Peep.
Okay.
I feel like he would have been. I feel like he would have been a cool person to hang out with, have some interesting conversations with.
I feel that.
Definitely Prince, because who the fuck wouldn't want to hang out with Prince? And then Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Funny story, he's a lot shorter in person than you would think. Like, super fucking short. No hate to short people, but it caught me really off guard. I met him at a convention, and he walked by to go to the bathroom while I was in line to meet him. I was like, "That's it? Like all 5'6" of you?" So yeah, that's my 10.
Nice. But he is so Jesus.
He is. He's very soft skinned. Great hugger too.
Well,
What happened to Nick?
I guess it. There he is.
Gone.
He does his
Get
own
your
thing.
shit together, Nick.
It's my internet, I guess.
Feel that. But who are your 12? Do it really fast before you cut out again.
Chester Bennington, Brad Delson, Joe Hahn, Lewis Cole, Donald Glover,
Nice.
Kendrick Lamar,
Half of Linkin Park? Really?
It's Nick.
Thundercat.
That's fair.
Oh, yes! Donald Glover would be good, too, man. He's a great rapper. Singer, too.
Let's see. Both of Daft Punk. I don't know their real names. Jimmy and Timmy, whatever the hell. I don't know. I lost count, but the rest would just be different clones of Peter. Also, because
I could just
can't
imagine
think
them
of
standing
any
in front of each
more.
other. Peter. Peter. Peter.
That's all they say, too.
You guys seen that episode of Family Guy where it's all Robin Williams? There's just a bunch of Robin Williams and they just say like the same
clones.
like 3 quotes. That's what that is.
Do you guys have any like special memories from like your tour that just happened? Anything in particular that's like just completely stood
I
out to
do.
you that
Hunter
like,
got
was
locked
so
in an
memorable?
attic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got trapped in a dungeon.
Yeah.
They
They locked
him
our merch
away
guy in an attic in Philly because he
the
wasn't old
ceiling.
enough to get in the venue.
Yeah.
They
But then it
locked him
turned
in
out
an
he could've been
attic.
in there the whole
Yep.
time.
It was either stay
Yeah.
outside in 30 degrees weather with the car, 10 blocks away, or stay in the attic.
Yeah,
Well,
and
Peter,
with that,
forgetting-
he was stuck in the attic, and we couldn't go up to him. Only one person at a time could go to him, but to go to him, you had to call the owner so they could call the manager to come let you in.
Hold up. So you couldn't even go
That's super
into the
cool.
like they actually locked him in a room.
Nope.
Pretty much.
How's that legal?
Yes.
Exactly.
Wait, listen. Wait.
When
one
in
minute, wait a minute.
Philly.
He did have
So-
a window, an old moldy couch, and a grand piano.
How'd he pee? How'd he poop?
So
He did.
he could come, he could request to go to the bathroom, but they would watch him.
Request?
They would watch him go in the bathroom
He
and
should
make
have
sure that's where
upper
he
decked
went.
the piano.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So we got warning about this venue. So we have some friends up about an hour outside of Philadelphia, and when I told them I booked that venue, they were like, I guess it's a rite of passage? I was like, oh, shit.
What's the name of this venue?
The Fire.
The Fire.
How was the sound?
Like the not good place.
Not Fire.
Not Fire.
It wasn't the worst sound on the whole tour, but it wasn't great.
So they lock your merch Cayenne. They give you a bad sound. Sounds like a regular venue.
The bartenders
And said we owed them money.
were actually really
What?
Yeah, they said we owed them like $30 because they were at a net loss.
So they wanted you to perform for the night and pay.
Must have been a big loss for them. That's a third of their profits for the year.
I mean, the bar side was packed, but
I mean, of course, they're like locking away half their customers in an attic.
yeah, it was rough. Philly was rough.
He's lucky he got out.
I think my favorite memory was Rochester.
Really?
That was a good show. That was a great show.
The show was fantastic, but it was also on St. Patrick's Day. It was Matt's hometown, so he had a bunch of people out. His cousin gave us a lot of medicinal. And there was also a point outside after the show. I was wasted. And I look across the street, and Atticus is talking to a couple, and the girl was also really shit-faced. So they go to walk off, and I hear Atticus say something to them, and she turns around and just goes, "Look at this," and pulls her shirt up, like right there on the sidewalk. And I just go, "Hey, is that a titty?"
That was funny.
No, good sir. That is a bosom. That's crazy. Yeah, titty tour, man. Titty tour. That's awesome.
Titty tour.
Anybody else got any special memories that are fond to them other than being locked in an attic or show some titties?
What?
When we were getting locked in, it was pretty funny.
Okay.
Niagara Falls is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, man, your spidey senses are tingling.
Whoa.
They are very ugly. What else?
I was really fond
Meeting
of
Peter's Italian
seeing
family.
everybody post stuff from tour.
Uncle Savario is definitely in the top 3 moments.
My God.
How the hell you doing?
How the hell you doing?
Yeah, Peter's uncle almost shot
That
us
pizza
because we
was
got
really
there
good,
before
too.
him.
I told them not to.
We get out of the car, and John, the quietest person on the whole tour, he's just a
Tall,
big,
stoic, bearded man.
yeah. He gets out of the car and he goes, "Yeah, we're with Peter. He's on the way." He's like, "Oh, I was about to shoot y'all."
The
Midday.
best part,
Midday.
he was, okay, so he's just full like Italian, correct?
Full Italian.
Okay, so he was talking about like there was somebody who was unaliving some people in the subway, and instead of calling it, he said a job, and I'm like, whoa, that's Italian as shit.
I missed that.
It was a definite Goodfellas moment, and I love
I
it.
heard that. That really happened.
They did.
No.
Um,
But, yo, you didn't even talk about SJC, Christian?
yeah, you're not gonna
Was
talk
the
about walking through
sickest
SJC.
So-
moment
okay.
ever.
Yeah, so I've been sponsored by SJC Custom Drums for 4.5 years now, and I had tried to schedule it to where we could go take a tour the day of our Boston show. They're about an hour outside of Boston, and they said they weren't going to be able to do it. They didn't have anybody on hand. So I still wanted to see the plant. That was the first time I've ever been north of New Jersey. I didn't know when I'd get to go back, so I was just going to walk around the place and leave. So Matt from Seneca and I were walking around, and it's just a brick building. Like, there's no signage on it other than the mailbox, and that's kind of like tucked in. So we walked like back to the back like parking lot, and there was just an SJC sign on the fence to go like into the parking lot, and I just wanted to get a picture with that. We were going to be cool and leave. We weren't going to, take anybody away from what they were doing. And about that time, one of the guys come out, and he's like going to paint something, and we're just like having this like shouting conversation across the parking lot, saying like, yeah, I play your drums, we're on tour right now, whatever. So Matt and I are getting ready to leave, and the guy goes inside, and he comes back out a couple minutes later, and somebody else is like, hey, you guys want to take a tour? So we wound up getting to go in, and I got to see like drum kits that they had made, like Jay Weinberg, Josh Dunn, Trey Cool, Frank Zumo, like kits that had toured with like Sum 41, Slipknot, Imagine Dragons, Green Day. And we got to go and see like some of the shells being made, and their social media person was there, and so I've got an SJC tattoo that matches my drum kit right there, and then a Pikachu playing a drum right there. And they took a picture of just like this whole part of my arm and blew it up on social media. And that was really cool. I also we went to leave, and then they called us back in for something. I traded them a t-shirt from Home for the Day for an SJC flag. And then they gave us some cans of Liquid Death, and
2 cases.
Well, it started as the cans in the free box, and then I asked about it, and Rome was telling us like, yeah, they're partnered with Liquid Death. They've done a Liquid Death like drum set, and I was like, man, we've been trying to get sponsored by them for a while. And he goes off in the back, comes back out, gave us 2 cases of Liquid Death to take on the road with us. We also got like some super secret items that we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about it.
It was autographs from somebody famous.
I need to get mine back.
Yeah, you need to get it from me before I keep it.
And right before we left, they let me put a Home for the Day sticker in the bathroom. So that was pretty cool.
Christian, they're whining about me coming back to work because I've been gone for like an hour or some change. You speak for me. I love all of you. Rob, thank you for having us.
No problem.
They'll take care of you. I promise. Don't let them get too wild.
Oh boy.
See you guys.
See you, buddy.
Same thing goes for me. It's about the time I gotta put the kids down.
See you, Nestor.
Good night, guys.
We can do this without Peter.
I mean, we filled up an hour. I mean, we're still willing to talk, but
All right, I have about 2 more questions, and we'll do promotions.
Okay.
Every episode, I let you flip it on me, so here's your chance, boys. You can ask me anything.
What is the best live show you have ever seen?
The First Family Value Store.
Who was on that one?
It was Korn, Ice Cube, Rob Stein, Orgy.
Oh my god. Okay.
The list goes on.
Was Limp Bizkit on that one?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
If you had to make the perfect sandwich, what would it be?
perfect sandwich.
Yep.
Okay, it's a Jersey thing, so I don't know if you've ever had it. It's called a fat sandwich. So it's literally, you can have it other, several ways, but it's normally based 2 hamburgers, French fries, mozzarella sticks, and vegetables. And so if you ever come out to Jersey, definitely have to get a fat sandwich.
It kind of almost reminds me of the Schaller plate. Garbage plate?
Yeah, garbage plates up in Rochester.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They're good. Type in another essay. I see.
What are the 16 numbers on the back of your credit card? The expiration date and the 3-digit code.
Nice try.
I don't know what you just said.
What?
I said
Shut
nice
up,
try.
Nick.
No, I didn't hear Brian.
Oh.
I love you.
Only Brian.
Nick?
Yeah.
Say that again?
If you could be spicy.
No comprende. Still can't hear what you said.
That's okay.
Something about Spider-Man and hot dogs.
Yeah.
It was really
You silly goose.
Alright, he gets a pass. Huh? What, Nick?
I
Huh? Words.
Can you not hear me?
No, I'm trying to hear you, but you're not talking.
It's the microphone thing all over again.
Just have Thomas answer the room and ask another question while I fix this.
Alright, Thomas, get another question.
Okay. Top 5 favorite songs of all time that are not metal.
That are not metal? Okay, I'm gonna have to say Nobody Knows My Sorrow. I'm gonna say they're not technically metal. Torn to Pieces by Pop Evil. Do you consider Rise Against metal?
No.
That's more rock.
Alright, Swing Life Away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go probably Warren G. Regulators.
Oh, yes.
I think that's 5.
4.
That was 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably have to say Alanis Morissette. Ironic.
Okay. I can get behind that. I get excited every time somebody else brings up Rise Against. The second time I saw those guys, they played in Charlotte, and Tim said if Swing Life Away were to be a beverage, it would be a cheer wine.
Okay. You know they're playing with the U soon, right?
Yep. I'm going to the Raleigh date, possibly Myrtle Beach.
I might be going to the Asbury show.
Okay, sick.
So do you have any shows that you're going to this summer just to be a patron?
Yeah.
I have 3 lined up so far.
All that remains is coming. Definitely going to that.
I'm going to go see Mudbang.
I'm going to be
I don't want to
there.
go to that.
I'm going to be there as well.
Tickets are like $20 on.
Really?
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Yeah, they're on Groupon right now for $20.
Yeah.
I would love to see Mudbang. I mentioned Spose earlier. He's coming through. He's coming to Raleigh. That's the first time he's playing the Carolinas in like 8 years. Definitely Rise Against. I had another one.
Oh, we're going to go see Dan Cummins. No, it's not. Where's that past?
No, that's like next weekend.
Next
Who was the other one? Oh, Attack is coming back through with Eskimo Callboy.
Really?
And that's the first time they're playing the U.S. So I'm going to try to see that. But the closest they're coming is like Pennsylvania.
Attack is so sick.
I might go with you to that. I'm gonna go see Cody in Cambria in July.
Kohi puts on a good show.
Where
I've
at?
never seen it. I want to try to see Breaking Benjamin on the 14th next month. If he can go. And if anybody else wants to.
Where's that?
I might be tagging along to that.
I don't know. I still haven't looked at
South
it.
Carolina.
Told me they were playing, and that was all I needed to hear.
I don't know if they'll care about atmosphere or not, but he's coming through.
That's a hint, buddy.
He's coming through?
Yes, she is. It's going to be Jewel, Blue Traveler, and I think Train.
Train and Blue Travelers?
And Jewel, yeah. All on the same bill.
Where? And how much are those fucking tickets?
Message me after here. I'll get you the information.
Bet. I'd pick that over Zombie personally. Whatever it is.
I can't think of any others right now. That's all I know.
Oh, it was already posted. Green Basie. The Greenville Basie.
Never heard of it.
Natalie just threw you under the bus, bud.
Yeah,
I forgot what I did 2 hours ago. But not. I remember now. She's right.
So there you go.
I forgot the travel.
All right, before promotion time, I have 2 more questions. What was the best advice you were ever given?
Probably always be after sex.
Okay.
You good, Christian?
Yeah.
No, it was probably the life's gonna be hard no matter what. So you always gotta make sure that you're harder than life.
Okay.
I don't mean that in the innuendo way.
Okay.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. I really can't think of one, to be honest. But
I hate to say it, but me neither. Not right now.
You know what? This is a simple one, but my grandfather is the living example of treating people how you want to be treated, and I strive to be more like that.
And the last question before we promote what's going on. We have a message for your fans.
Thanks. Like, I don't even know. Years ago, I would have never seen this band being where it is right now. Like, we were just two dudes in the beginning, just with an idea, playing what is now Need People over and over and over. But it's not just our hard work and drive. It's everyone who listens, buys the merch, takes time to drive over 30 minutes or so just to see the show. Thank you, and we love you.
I don't think I've ever heard Thomas get that sentimental about something. No, seriously, we appreciate everything that our fans do for us. And honestly, I didn't think Home for the Day would last this long, and I came in about halfway through its life cycle. So at this point, everything is exceeding expectations. And I can say there is plenty more coming from us after this album comes out. We've got a lot in store. Nick, Brian.
I mean, pretty much what they said. I mean, thank you everybody that keeps listening to us, coming out, jamming with us. I don't know. It's been really cool. Everything we've been able to do, and especially thank you to everybody that donates Twitch streams, well, YouTube streams now that we do. Just an example, we raised like $600 for cats. It's pretty cool. We love cats.
16.
I was gonna say something. I don't know. It's just all been really cool. I met Peter and Thomas back in 2014, and I never thought I'd be in the band. But I was a big fan since then. Brian.
I would just like to, say thank you to everybody who listens, who supports, who comes out to shows. I'm the newest one in the band, but I've been following for a while as a fan. So it's crazy to see the support that this band has, and to become a part of it. So I have to say thank you to not just the fans, but to the band for welcoming me in. It's just a surreal experience to have been open or welcomed with such open arms from everybody. So I'm eternally grateful for that. So thank you.
So at this time, just where are you guys going to be next? What you're doing?
Okay. So May 12th. We are playing with Lit at Amos South End in Charlotte. Heart Attack Man and Tuck Smith are also on that show. It's going to be a great time.
Isn't that their city release party?
I know our CD is coming out that night at midnight, but I don't know if anybody else is doing release for that.
No, Lit does have an album that is coming out called Tastes Like Gold. And I think it's June 19th?
Okay, I could have got my dates mixed up.
Okay. So we've got that going. They've got that going. Lot of cool music coming out. This album took a long time to get ready. COVID and extenuating circumstances have pushed it back. We're ready to have it out, and we think this Lit show is going to be a good party for it. We also may be heading to Texas in June. We don't have a definite answer on that yet, so keep an eye on our social media.
And you're on TikTok as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So depending which social media you interact with, you're interacting with a different one of us. Thomas is TikTok, I'm Instagram, and Peter is Facebook.
Okay.
Yep. And that's at Home for the Day. For those watching. Give us a follow. And what is it? HFTD_official?
Yep, that's Instagram.
And you're also on Spotify, correct?
Yes.
Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, whatever you need.
And where would they be able to buy merch?
We've had ups and downs with different web stores. If there's something you want, just message us. We'll give it to you.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we appreciate you having us. This has been a lot of fun.
And everybody watching. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for everybody in the chat. But yeah, that's all I got.
Just in case you forgot, somehow we're home for the day. Yep. Love you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
You guys have a great night.
Thanks, man. You too.
Everybody in the comments too.